Mahila, we have a creature here. Herbert James Leopold R Coates, 29 September 1901, 25 October 1965. Hemifave Oluithus, Bumba Lanani, and Aqua, Star Wars, which is blue. It's the body. These four perfectly mixed to be balanced and superhumanoid, extremely intelligent, suave, subtle indifference. Now, the feet is a phrase on Gematrinator, makes up the feet. Is yet to declare a winner. We are not going to allow them to ignore the electoral result. We are going to defend democracy, said Veronica Mendoza, a former leftist presidential candidate who attended the rally for Castillo. Our voting Sunday in a national election after months of tensions over last year's defeat in fighting against Azerbaijan over the separatist region of Nagorno-Karabakh. Easy-E's on the set, hyped up with the bass and a little bit of what you love from a brother who's smooth like a criminal, I mean subliminal. With the latter's fate still yet to be determined by network, it was a sports takeover for NBC with the Her Hour U.S. Open Swim Championship 0 or 0.3 um, 20,500 LK from 8 to 10 p.m. and the U.S. Olympic trials 0.4 1.86 double M no. So that's let me mark that off there. Okay. All right. So that's the phrase. 6886 English ordinal, 29 150 reverse satanic, 85009 reverse trigonal, 16 11 68 R squares, English summer, 4/11/26, primes 21 812 2293 septenary. So that is the feet. This is kind of a body makeup of a Revelation 13 beast. So Fritillaria meleagris and a pliosaur are perfectly mixed neck and prelemur avatar forearms. So I did add that. The rest is kind of like the body, the feet, the head, kind of like Revelation 13 operating as, but this is an add-on to give it a little bit more description. So the head is 24147.4503. I'm just going to show this because I mess up saying the numbers sometimes. Deimos is a moon, okay? Um, so all right, so keep faith in Lord Jesus. Everything is okay, you know. Um, I don't think anything bad is going to happen, or I don't think that anyone screwed up. Um, Jesus knows our hearts. and he knows what we can take and what we can do. And you know, they say like even the good angels, you have to remember a lot of them are messengers. And like say God from the garden went into a far country. Well, we got to believe that those messenger angels are going to tell him what's going on. Like they're going to travel the void and get past the dimensions and the black holes and get to that tenant God that Jesus spoke of and tell him what has gone on the earth. So what kind of report do you want it to be? You know, um, and it doesn't just mean, well, I didn't give $5 to the homeless man, or $20, or a meal, or a glass of water. It doesn't mean that. I mean, it's at the actual angels who are like watching everything, and a lot of them are probably scribes, and are writing down the story. Like yeah, we have our stories in the host sense, but then they have their accounts, and it talks about that in Sardis. Like the angels have their account of it all, like being like trying to help the good angels I'm talking about. I mean, you listen to some of these guys on YouTube's, they'll make you believe all the angels now are bad angels. I mean, is that the point we're at? Like, I just think like there's something that is actually a judgment that's going on. Like it's a subtle judgment. And like, yeah, like they're collecting everything, and like they're going to report to God. And like I mean, I just want to go to heaven, man. Like, I don't want my report to be horrible. Like, well, he was a total screw up, and you know, all these people died because of him, and he's the Antichrist. Well, I don't want that to be said. I'd like to make it. I'd like them to understand the situation and get, the Chuckwalla creature with the head of the Chuckwalla, the gorilla arms, the shark torso, the bear legs, mobbing with the Heath Ledger goo for 3.5 years as that Canaan spirit took over and now is in full strength. Mobbing, that Canaan spirit is. That's what's mobbing now, you know? So, it'll be like Return of the Jedi or something, but God, God's going to handle business. I mean, it's no joke. Like I don't play around with stuff like that, man. So, thank you, and have a good night.